In this story, you will witness Jessica and Naomi's friendship, but both fall in love with Zach. However, do not mistake this for a tale of love. It's a story of great betrayal. Jessica and Naomi are going to a movie together. Jessica is a rich brat who likes to party and enjoys her life thoroughly, whereas Naomi comes from an impoverished family and is timid. Jessica and Naomi met in school, where Naomi was bullied because of her background, and this college is famed for elites. But Jessica came to her rescue, and Jessica and Naomi became inseparable buddies. School passed, and now they are in college together. Some classmates are jealous of Jessica, and they say she keeps Naomi with her so she can show off how helpful she is to people with low incomes, and she keeps Naomi as her slave who will do anything she says. But she is arrogant and full of herself. Yes, she is proud and deserves it because Jessica is excellent like models. Naomi is also beautiful with her attractive face and curly buns, but she knows Jessica's full lips and silky hair are more attractive. She admires her friend because she has all the wealth, beauty, and brains. Jessica helped her in school, and she also helped her financially, so Naomi always feels that her friend deserves to be in charge. Naomi was heading towards class when she suddenly collided with a sturdy figure at the entrance. Startled, she began to shake, and the young man leaned towards her, offering a hand, and inquired, "Are you okay?" She looked towards him and momentarily forgot everything. The boy had blue eyes and a captivating smile that held her gaze. Naomi wished to see more of him, but noticed everyone in the class was watching them, so she entered the classroom without uttering a word. Jessica told Naomi about the new boy, Zach, who had recently joined her class. There was a strange enthusiasm in her voice as she spoke of him. However, Naomi's mind was still tangled in the incident before class. They were sitting in the cafeteria when Naomi spotted the person with blue eyes approaching them. He shook hands with Jessica, who mentioned, "I was just telling Naomi about you." Naomi looked at him, and Zach looked back at her. Naomi sensed a strange intensity in his eyes. Later, they had dinner together, with Jessica and Zach conversing while Zach and Naomi's gaze frequently met. Zach and Jessica became good friends, and Zach insisted that Naomi join them. They watched movies, partied together, and hung out often. Jessica and Zach mostly talked, and Naomi often felt like the third wheel. However, deep down, she liked to see Zach. One day, when Jessica wasn't around, Zach approached Naomi in the corridor. To Naomi's surprise, Zach admitted that he liked her. Naomi was initially afraid, but Zach held her hand, which calmed her. With a smile, Naomi nodded, and they hugged. Jessica knows Zach is hers. She is pretty sure because they are compatible. With a smile, she decided to tell Zach she loved him, and they will live their life happily after together. The next day, when she was going to college, she saw Zach and Naomi holding their hands entering college. She never saw Naomi like that, happy and confident. Despite feeling good for her, she becomes jealous because her love is holding Naomi's hands. Naomi and Zach saw Jessica, and Naomi almost ran towards her and hugged her. Zach said, "Thank you, Jessica. I found my love, thanks to you." Jessica was about to weep, but composed herself and congratulated them with a sad smile. Jessica is furious now. She couldn't get that a girl like Naomi can snatch her love. She is thinking, what is Naomi? She can't speak confidently, is not beautiful like her, and is poor. She thinks she gave her many favors and snatched Zach from her instead. Now, the scene has changed. Naomi and Zach talk to each other while Jessica sees them with envy inside. Jessica wants to get back love at any cost. She feels Naomi betrayed her and plans to separate them. Jessica is getting back, who kept her distance for a while from both. She wants to assert dominance over her, so she orders Naomi to grab something to eat as usual and separates them intentionally. Jessica also starts seducing Zach with double-meaning comments. She wants to prove to Zach that she is better than Naomi. After a while, she sees that all of her plans are failing. Jessica can't break their relationship and feels their bond is growing stronger. Jessica comes up with a crazy scheme. Jessica introduced Daniel to Naomi and Zach. Jessica said she was starting to like Daniel, and they planned a party to celebrate at Jessica's home. But this was all part of Jessica's plan. While Naomi and Zach were dancing together, Jessica gave Naomi a drink containing drugs. Naomi started feeling strange, so Jessica offered her room for rest. Zach and Jessica talked, and when Zach asked about Naomi, Jessica said she was resting in her room. Zach went to her room and found Naomi and Daniel in an intimate situation. Jessica also entered, shouting at Naomi and Daniel, and Zach insulted Naomi in his anger. Still affected by the drugs, Naomi couldn't fully grasp the situation. The next day, Zach and Jessica sat together, and when Naomi approached them, they refused to talk to her despite her pleas. Jessica was pleased, knowing she had beauty, wealth, and Zach's love.